At Angels Stadium, this is the Angels home opener. So prior to the game, why not? We're not that far from Hollywood. They've got the red carpet. Players being introduced to fans. The manager, Ron Washington, as well. There's Mike Trout, the franchise icon.
Angels taking on the Guardians. This will be the first of a 3-game series. And now as we look out towards dead center field, we see the military flyover performed by the Condor Squadron out of Van Nuys.
On opening night, we are proud to welcome an Angel legend. 17 years in Major League Baseball. He won over 200 games and struck out over 2,600 hitters. He pitched for the Angels from 1986 to 1999. He threw 63 complete games with 15 shutouts and is a 5-time All-Star, inducted into the Angels Hall of Fame in 2009. Please welcome back number 31, Chuck Finley.
Jose Soriano pitched well against Cleveland a couple of times last year on the mound for the Angels. This guy throws the fastball close to 100 miles an hour. Stephen Kwan leads it off.
It's a chopper to short. Kevin Newman, the backhand, and the first out.
Ramirez, switch hitter, batting left-handed. He loves hitting in this ballpark. Ramirez with a long drive, deep right field, gone for Ramirez.
That's his 10th home run here, and he's only played 26 games in this ballpark.
That was a heat-seeking missile. And the Guardians have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And here's Carlos Santana. Santana has hit 13 home runs in this building.
Next delivery, here's another ball. It's hit well out into right field. Chasing after it is Mike Trout out there in right field, and he'll make the catch on that one.
Kyle Manzardo, the DH, and the number 4 hitter steps in. 1-0 Cleveland.
There's a base hit to right field, so Manzo snaps an 0 for 10, and the Guardians keep the inning alive.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
But a run for the Guardians. They had 2 hits in the inning, and they end up leaving 1 on base.
Big rig. Right-hander Gavin Williams.
Yeah, he's got a power fastball. He can run up there 94, 99 miles an hour curveball. And also a sweeper and an occasional changeup cutter.
Making his first ever start against the Angels. Right field, Jodkenzie Noel makes the catch, 1 down.
Even more than a dozen home openers in. You know the butterflies are still there for Mike Trout. 340 days since he's played in this ballpark a regular season game.
All fastballs so far from Williams versus Trout. I would not be surprised if he goes with another fastball.
He did, and Trout hits it high. Right center field, it's deep. Back for it is Thomas at the wall. Leaps, it's gone! Opening night home run from Mike Trout.
So we have a tie ball game. Both second hitters in the lineup wanted to go deep.
Well, shouldn't be a surprise. If you look at RBI's active players, Trout now has 960. Jose Ramirez is third with 867.
Hopefully Thomas is okay out there in the outfield too. Jumped up as high as he could off the wall, and it bounced back and hit him.
Well, Thomas will stay in the ballgame, and here's Jorge Soler. The 1-1 swung on, chopped up the middle, and it trickles into center off the glove of Rocchio. Well, that ball was not hit hard, but perfectly placed.
Full count, the runner will go from first. It's Soler. Hoppy takes ball 4.
Running it back. Fell behind 0-2, worked the walk.
There's Nolan Shonowell.
Slow chopper to Rocchio. He'll take it himself, and the inning is over.
Noel can really handle velo.
Gets ahead of him 0-2 and wipes him out with that slider again. Soriano strikes out Noel with back-to-back sliders.
1 down in the second. Here's Bo Naylor hitting 118. Naylor's 0 for his last 12.
Here's the next delivery, and that's a swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts in a row for Soriano, 2 of them in this inning.
Low, ball 4, so really good at bat for Gabriel Arias.
Draws the 2-out walk, so Brian Rocchio gets to bat, the number 9 hitter and shortstop.
And a 2-out base runner here in the second. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Arias hits the bag. He's headed for third. Adele cuts it off on the warning track. They're going to wave Arias. Here's the throw to the plate.
A line drive would look like a normal base hit to center. Gabriel Arias never stopped running. Thought that maybe the Angels would challenge the call, but they did not. That'll be a double, an RBI, and Rocchio to third on the throw to the plate. When you're having trouble scoring runs, this is what you got to do. You've got to push the envelope. Kwan, broken batter roller to short. Newman backhands, gets rid of it quickly. High throw pulled down by Shonowell. So the Guardians have regained the lead at 2-1 on the RBI double by Brian Rocchio.
Soriano strikes out 3 in a row in the inning. So the Cleveland bats very quiet here in the third. The bottom of the third is up next.
Middle of the third, Cleveland 2 down, 2 on. 2-1 Cleveland. Nolan Shotwell, the batter.
Line drive, base hit, center field. Here comes Trout around third. The throw from Thomas toward the plate. Not in time. Shotwell ties it. Trout scores, and it's 2-2.
Shotwell with his 4th RBI on a 2-out single to center. Jose Ramirez, a Gold Glove caliber third baseman, has his 3rd error in 7 games. And the bases are loaded with 2 down in a 2-2 game for Joe Adell.
Bouncing ball by the mound, through into center field. 1 run scores, a 2nd run comes in, and Adell comes through.
Both those runs are unearned, but they count. Angels have their first lead in this game. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a good slider. Williams' 5th strikeout. He gets Newman.
This Guardians offense for the last several years has been a big contact offense. They don't strike out a lot, but 25 strikeouts in the previous 2 games combined against San Diego. 7 more through the first 4 innings here tonight.
Guardians with a 2-out base runner here in the 5th. That brings up Jose Ramirez.
He got that one. Deep right field. Back is Trout. He's out of room. It's out of here. We've got a brand new ball game. Defensively, he had a miscue, an error.
He wasn't happy about it, but he comes right back and hits a 2-run home run to tie the ball game up.
If this were a hockey game, Jose Ramirez, his plus-minus would be +1.
Aaron has his work cut out for him as Joe Adell steps in with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Breaking ball gets him. 2 down in the inning. And now he faces the number 9 hitter. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to center. Cruising after it is Lane Thomas, and he makes the catch. And Heron works out of it.
Rocchio is the batter.
This is only the 2nd at bat of the night with a runner in scoring position for Cleveland. Ground ball, left side, it gets through. They're going to score 2 runs. Manzardo comes home, as does Bo Naylor, and the Guardians go on top 6-4 on a ball that looked like somehow it went through Yohan Moncada.
It did. That's a ball you've got to knock down or you've got to catch.
There's a pitch low. Runner breaks for second. Now caught in a rundown and tagged out by Newman is that base runner Rocchio, halfway between first and second. And the inning comes to an end.
Worst case scenario, hopefully you get a fly ball, you get a run home. Sends one to left field. Ward going back. He'll make the catch. Tagging up and coming home is Stephen Kwan. Job well done by Kyle Manzardo.
7-4 Cleveland. Here's Jose Ramirez. Got another crack here to try to hit 3 homers in a game for the 2nd time ever. Swung out and hammered. High, deep to right center. Away, back and gone. Jose Ramirez with a 3-homer game. And the Guardians with an 8-4 lead here in the 9th. And even the late night chill couldn't keep Jose in the ballpark. An unsafe situation, but nonetheless, you want your closer in there. 8-4 Cleveland as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Emmanuel Clase. So the bullpen tonight has so far pitched 5 scoreless innings.
And this is hit well into center field. Going back as the center fielder. It's out by the wall, and that ball is out of here.
An 11-pitch at bat and a home run to center for Logan O'Hoppe. That was some kind of an at bat. His 3rd home run, and the Angels down to their last strike, trailing Cleveland by 3 in the 9th. Swing and a little looping fly, shallow right, coming hard as Jones, base hit. It drops. An inning now that has seen Clase make 21 pitches. Sometimes you wonder if he throws too many strikes.
Adell lines it. That's the base hit. Here comes Paris. That ball goes all the way to the wall. It's a run-scoring double. Adell has 3 RBIs tonight. It's 8-6.
That was an absolute rocket of Joe Adell.
Darno has power, and he's very capable of tying this game with one swing of the bat.
To third, Jose has it. He throws, book it. The Guardians take the series opener from the Angels here in Anaheim tonight. as they win it by a final score of 8-6.